He took a swing at me, and you're not arresting him. I want your supervisor here right now.
I'm actually the supervisor.
You're the supervisor?
Yeah.
Oh! Oh! I've got carpal tunnel, and I just took a headshot.
Hands.
Oh!
Hey there friends, Vicky here. I am a school behavior and intervention specialist with 15 years experience working with students on de-escalation, conflict resolution, and social skills. Social skills being those pesky little things that we probably should have learned as children. Not all of us did. Some of us need refreshers. Today I'm going to take my experience and do a body cam breakdown. Today's video comes to us from EWU Body Cam or Explore With Us Body Cam, and it is called Entitled Man Thinks Laws Don't Apply to Him. We will be playing the tactical grid game where I'm looking at the subject's social skills, the officer's de-escalation skills, and rating them as good, bad, ugly, or a missed opportunity. Let's see how it goes.
On June 6, 2022, police responded to reports of an altercation outside of a Hoo-Hot restaurant in St. George, Utah. Over the next hour, officers would attempt to piece together what had transpired based on one of the most absurd, convoluted series of witness statements and participant accounts we've seen so far.
What's going on, man? I was smoking a cigarette and this guy comes up right here and he's like, get away from the door.
Well, I stepped out of my car.
First off, man, are you okay? Like, do we need to get you medical help?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't looked at myself yet.
You're bleeding, but...
Yeah, I'm bleeding. A whole bunch of them were standing around the freaking door over there smoking. Like, a whole bunch of them. And I may have been a little curt, but I said, hey, you know, it's Utah. Don't be smoking in front of the door, 25 feet.
Okay. Which you're right.
And they started telling me they'll do whatever they want, basically.
Okay.
So what had happened was he was smoking a cigarette. The dude walked by, he had a problem. He started mouthing off, calling other people names that were trying to tell him to calm down.
Okay.
So it turned into a yelling match. Most of them kind of moved off.
Okay.
But the one, he decided to put his foot down.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did he say?
He kept saying, no, I'm going to do what I want, basically. I don't remember all the exact wording, but no, I'm not going to do it. No, I'm not going to say, get away from the door. Quit smoking in front of the door.
Okay.
And then he took a swing at me. And when he did, he pushed himself off of the glass and broke the glass.
So how did that break then?
Because when he went to swing at me, he pushed himself backwards like that.
Like launched off of the glass?
Yeah, his fat gut broke the glass.
Okay.
From what I had seen, the other guy was holding him more so in a lock with his chest closer to the other guy's chest, and had his head down and more of a grip that way.
Okay. So if you could say who was the aggressor?
I would say it was the other guy.
Sir?
Yep.
I was walking through here when it first started.
Okay.
The guy down there is the one who really was going off.
Okay.
And these folks were just standing here talking.
Okay.
He told them to move, and every other word was the F word.
Okay.
And I was gone.
Okay.
Good.
But that's what I saw.
With a consensus seemingly reached, officers now move into the next phase, locking down the witness statements and securing the scene.
Do you know if they want to pursue charges for the window broke? They do? Okay.
Aaron, who we saw earlier, has sustained multiple lacerations to his right arm as a result of allegedly being pushed into the glass. While waiting for EMS to arrive, officers remain focused despite the ongoing distractions.
Let's take a look at this real quick, man.
We're further down here, under this one.
That's all. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Good stitch.
Got that? He's got multiple smaller lacerations in the back right here.
Nice. Like attitude.
And then right back here. Here and here.
Oh, yeah.
With Aaron under care of EMS and en route to the hospital, focus shifts to Brian Hatcher, a 36-year-old truck driver who has recently gotten his real estate license and is hoping to launch a new phase of his career. He had stopped by the Zion Outlet Mall after getting off work a little earlier to pick up some new shoes. However, he just couldn't let it slide when he walked through a puff of smoke on his way to his destination.
I have allergies. I got sinus issues and stuff, and having to deal with smoke, like if it's out where it's legal, don't smoke at people's face. Like that's just a move.
So as of now, you are under arrest for the assault.
You were arrested. Yeah. You were arrested.
You are under arrest for the assault. Okay.
You were arrested.
You gotta stand up for me. Face away from me. Face away.
Listen to tell you. Did I not tell you? Did I not tell you? How come you're not arresting him? He's the one that took a swing at me, and you're not arresting him. He took a swing at me, and you're not arresting him.
I can explain it to you, man, but you can't.
You can't explain it to me because you're not arresting him. He swung at me. He hit me. I want your supervisor here right now.
I'm actually the supervisor.
You're the supervisor?
Yeah.
Based off of the totality of what?
Oh, because he's got friends and I'm by myself. So I nobody backs the boiler anymore. You know, I used to back the police. I used to be a patriot. But you can't keep pulling on my wrist until they pop. I have carpal tunnel, by the way. And I have a torn shoulder.
Okay. You just gotta let me know, man. We'll make sure that this is as comfortable as possible. I know it sucks, so.
No, I do wish I was a minority because then I'll get put in these guys for being racist.
Well, I'm a minority, so I mean.
Well, I know. That's why because
No, you're not. You're not. I'm trying to explain everything to you, man. Okay, let's go walk over here. Okay. I know you got carpal tunnel, so. Hop in, girl. Ow! Here, stand back out. Okay. You're gonna have to do it like this. You're gonna have to face your back, okay?
Catch your hands. What happened?
it's not just my hands, you faces. I have a fucked up knee, I have a fucked up ankle, I've got a fucked up back, I've got a carpal tunnel, and I just took a fucking headshot. Oh,
You're
you
gonna
guys can't do that.
Okay, come back out then. Come back out. I'll help you.
I need some help. I need some help. I can't get back in. I got you. Okay.
What's going on?
Hands. You have a belly chain then? We can try to put it in front, man.
We'll throw a second set of cuffs.
Here, I can widen them for you.
I'm supposed to have surgery on my fucking hands.
Do you want to add a second set to spread them out a little bit? Do you think that'll help? Maybe let a little bit of pressure off.
You want to try that?
We could do that.
You got to do something, guys.
Okay, yeah. Stand up for him. He'll
Okay, just face that.
adjust it.
Alright. Look at this one now. I got a whole finger right there, dude. There's a lot of space.
It's not about the space. It's about the angle that pulls on the tendons.
Right there. Is that
And
better?
it makes my fingers go numb. It makes my hands go numb.
Is that better?
It's better for now. I don't know if I can sit like
Okay.
this though.
Arrest him for assault.
How about that? How about doing your job so that we can back the blue?
I'm trying to explain it to you, but you're being rude and disrespectful. So, is there any more?
No, I think here. Why don't you stop? Why don't you let me go through here?
It's not gonna fit regardless.
I'm gonna stop. Okay, it's not gonna fit. So you can mix it.
It's just your angle, dude.
My right hand is going down.
Okay, step out again.
Elbow.
So that's 14, bro. Try to find a chain for you so you can put them in front, okay?
That's the bright side about all this. No, I can leave my job and go live on the streets. Well, I hope that doesn't happen. No, you don't. You guys don't care. You guys have never cared. By the way, I don't know about you, but I used to be in the 213th and the Triple Deuce, and half of them were a bunch of you. And I know what you guys say and do.
Well, I appreciate it.
I've heard all your stories about all the things you guys do to people and to each other, and all the things you say about people. Please sit down.
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's walk over to the tape, man.
While waiting for the belly chain to arrive, Brian takes the break in events as an opportunity to continue his performance.
Hey, just a warning. Don't fall no feeling out of color. I know I'm not doing myself any favors. You guys will never, ever be on my side.
Random people that have nothing to do with anything. There's no
I'm
reason
free to talk to them. That's literally my.
Not really.
Right.
We can have you sit in the car instead, so you.
Yeah. Well,
You're
you
under
can
arrest.
until
You're
until I
detained.
until I sue you for damaging my hands, which are already damaged. Where's that other officer? He was nicer. Mind if I get water that's actually cold, not some warm like the other guy got?
If we can find it, we can try to get it for you.
Did he already have
Stand right
water?
here. No, he gave me hot water. He gave me a bottle of hot water. Literally hot, scalding hot. It was so
Maybe.
like literally, if I drank it, I would have had.
I understand. We don't have water in our pockets.
But you also have to understand when somebody is thirsty and they've been in a high energy situation like this and they've already worked tons of hours in the sun.
I do
She'll
understand
give me
that.
some water.
We'll get you some water,
The
but
ground. There's 2 restaurants right there.
they're not my restaurants.
But you can ask them for, as a one human being to another, you can ask them for the courtesy of a cup of water.
It's safe to say officers are aware that they could go ask a restaurant for a cup of colder water. They will, in fact, bring Brian some in a matter of a couple minutes. It should be noted that he could have already been in an air-conditioned vehicle or building right now, if it weren't for his numerous complaints and requests.
So I didn't have belly chains exactly, but I've read these before.
Cool. Yeah. I think those will be better for his wrist as well as
You're
the.
down the back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just kind of plus they're bigger.
Stand up.
Yeah.
You're gonna put this on the back. It'll give you more space. Yeah. Here come the shades. You're not standing in the.
Yeah. At the size of the wrist, I think are going to make the biggest difference.
Do you want them like that? Do you want the back of your hand facing forward?
No, my hands in front. You guys don't care.
It's not that we don't care. We have to kind of do things how we
Yeah,
want.
now you think I'm some sort of that or something.
The jail actually has policies.
Yes, I know.
about that
I
as well.
know. They don't care. I get it.
Back in the car, Brian takes an opportunity to offer several suggestions, critiques, and educational advice to officers.
Group will always be believed over an individual. Always.
So unfortunately, I wasn't there,
I know.
and I
I'm just
didn't even
saying-
talk to a lot of the people involved.
I'm
That
just
that was
saying,
Officer
if
Two
you're the
Model.
supervisor,
Yeah.
it would be super nice
Oh, absolutely, man, for sure.
if you guys would take a swing by and stop them from doing that. You know, stop them from harassing people. Obviously, the businesses aren't doing it. They could have stepped out and said, hey, don't smoke in front of our business.
Yeah.
But I'm not the only one, and they're forcing people to walk through it. And I know it's a simple thing. It's smoking. It's not assault. But the fact that I told them not to do it, and they got that aggressive that fast,
No, I hear your frustration, man, for sure.
this isn't their first time doing it.
For sure.
And the girls accelerated it.
Yeah.
Her putting her hands on me, and I told him that. She put her hands on me first. That preceded all of everything. She
Yeah.
grabbed my arm, and it was like shortly following that. I pulled away from her, and I told her not to touch me,
Yeah.
and then he took a swing at me. That is literally battery. But you can't do much about it. Girls always get off. They always assault and accelerate everything, and then they get off, especially the college types.
Despite Brian's claims that the other man involved in the altercation was smoking in a designated smoke-free area and that some female bystanders involved themselves in the alleged assault on him, none of this has ever been confirmed.
Just like think about it, a lone guy with a group of freaking college kids after him, even if he's completely in the wrong, he's one guy against the whole group, and then you have the police come in on top and start freaking badgering him. That's a recipe for a bad situation if the person has less self-control.
Against all odds, Brian is finally driven to the hospital to have his face patched up and his vitals checked before he goes to the jail for booking. Brian was ultimately transported to Purgatory Correctional Facility and booked into jail on one count of criminal mischief, as well as one misdemeanor count of assault with substantial bodily injury. No additional information regarding the outcome of the incident, nor any charges related to the incident, were ever located.
Another short and sweet video, but good golly. All right. Looking at our subject, he had some room to grow under Own It. He didn't understand why he was being charged with anything, why he was the one that was under arrest, even though he was the instigator. He is the one that was the aggressor in the incident. And he wouldn't allow the officers to explain that to him. He just decided that since the other guy put his hands on him first, that the other guy should be at fault. That's not always how it works. So that's one of those know before you go things. So I'd say that he has some room to grow there as well. He did a good job complying. He did everything the officers asked. He definitely used that social skill and used it really, really well. He had a major misstep on keeping control, and this wasn't with him with the officers, but him with the other group of people involved. And this is based on what he was saying. He was saying that he was upset by what they were doing. So he had a difficult job keeping control, and that's what actually started all of this. I would say he had some room to grow in being civil. My son's behind me sneezing. Definitely some room to grow with choosing his words. He was just constantly using the F-bomb like a comma. Some room to go with saying it straight because he wasn't being honest about his part in what was going on. He was acting like he didn't do anything crazy or anything wrong, and it was all the other people, which obviously the officers were able to see through. And then a major misstep on spotting the trigger. Obviously, somebody smoking near him is a trigger for him. And as somebody who myself, I'm allergic to tobacco. So when I'm near cigarette smoke or a vape or anything like that, because it's actually nicotine, I react, and I react pretty harshly. So I end up coughing like crazy. I lose my voice. It's all this bad stuff. So I totally understand it. But I don't go up to people and be like, you can't smoke here. I just live my life. They can do them. I need to do me. And I adjust what I do based on the fact that I understand that I'm allergic to it and I'm a human smoke detector and whatever else you want to call it. So instead of allowing that to trigger you and you get so angry about it, just live your life, move on. The officers, I think, did a really good job at not barking back. They tagged out. They ignored the fluff. They were definitely the thermostat. They took a slow and smooth approach. All of these things that they did that just they did really, really well. I'm super proud of them for all of that. I didn't see anything that they could have done differently or better. Obviously, not necessarily the same with our subject. I've noticed that I don't tend to do a lot of these missed opportunities. I feel like missed opportunities are more something that would fall under de-escalation than so much the interaction. Because if it's a missed opportunity, that means you're not really doing it. But I just wanted to point that out that yes, I recognize that I don't do that a lot, but I don't think missed opportunities really fall here. It just means that you don't do it. But over here, if there's something that they could have done, I'll say it. But overall, I think as a society, we need to understand that people are going to make choices that we don't necessarily like. Let me know what you thought. What did you think of our subject? What did you think of what I said? What did you think of the officers at the St. George Police Department? What did you think of anything else in the video? Leave me a like, comment, and subscribe below. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, friends.